Are you having problems getting access to the Maverick suit with the arc cutter in the Elite Dangerous Odyssey Alpha? Then stay tuned, because today I'm going to show you the easiest way to do so. Today's video is sponsored by SecretLab. We all strive for the best possible gaming experience, but the importance of a good quality chair is often underestimated. SecretLab produces some of the most comfortable and high quality gaming chairs you can get. So upgrade your commander chair today and fly in style and comfort. Follow the link in the video description to their store, type in your height, your weight, and it will tell you which chairs fit you for the best possible seating experience. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Elite Dangerous Odyssey Alpha. Today we're going to talk about how you get access to the Maverick suit that includes the arc cutter. First of all, when you are in a station, the layout may change slightly, but you should find these front Pioneer supplies. And this is where you buy your weapons and your suits. You go in here to browse stocks. You should be able to see the suit being available in here for purchase, and you can see you can buy this for 150,000 credits. Now when you start out, you will only have 50,000 credits, so we need to make at least 100,000. Now the easiest way to do that would be missions, and you can get those either by talking to the NPCs that are standing around. You can see mission providers, but probably easier just to go straight to the mission board. In here we have a similar interface. Go to the mission board and we have a number of different missions. I've been trying out some of the more easy ones because a lot of them will require the arc cutter. They're kind of caught in a catch-22. Some of these transport missions, for instance, that just ask you to go pick up some materials and come back, are relatively easy. Some of the salvage missions, if you take some of those without the skull, also relatively easy. But they do have a tendency to be a little bugged. They are unpredictable. Even though it says threat level 1 up here, sometimes when you take the mission, that threat level changes all of a sudden. Sometimes if you go out there, it turns out there are plenty of pirates there anyway, and if you don't have the suit, you only have the stock gun, then this can be quite difficult to deal with, and quite frustrating. So there is luckily a better way, and this has been discovered by multiple people. I've seen it reported by many independent people all around, and that is to go down to the support missions. Now these support missions ask you to go to a station to power it up, and part of that mission is they will provide you a power regulator that you need to take to the station. So if you accept this mission, and we leave the mission board, you can now open up this little inside menu, figured out depending on how you set up your key bindings. And there you can then go to your inventory, and you can kind of see the inconsistency I'm talking about. They say they would provide me a power regulator, but they didn't. I have nothing in my inventory. So we just have to go and pick up another mission. Okay, so I just went up and I just picked up a bunch of missions, and you can see now I have 3 power regulators. Now, I already have the Maverick suit, so the flight suit would only be able to hold 2. So you'll be limited to 2 when you start out, but it doesn't matter. The process is the same. You pick up missions until you have your power regulators. Now, what you're going to do with these is not take them to the stations where you need to power them on. Nope, you're going to head over here to the Apex Interstellar. Again, they might be slightly different located. Look for that little yellow icon above the character here. Go and talk to them and book a local shuttle. And what you're going to do is just plug to any other station. Doesn't matter which one. I'm right here at Diesel Enterprise, so I'm just going to go to Koi Station. I'm going to book a shuttle. Then somewhere behind the Apex Interstellar, there will be some elevators. These are distinctly different from the elevators you come up when you enter from the hangar down here. So find the ones, and there should also be a sign above it that says Apex Interstellar as well. Enjoy the beautiful view as you head up to your taxi, basically. If in doubt, you enter from the nose, point up, and then you interact with it, and click board. From here, it is just hands off. The NPC, which you can see out here right next to you, will be taking care of all the flying. Once you arrive at Koi Station, you're going to be heading back towards the rear of the atrium, towards the bartender of all places. Say you have something you want to sell, and here you can now see that the power regulators, I have some personal document for my previous mission, but you can see all these power regulators. If you click to sell those, you will see that he is so nice and offer 100,000 credits per power regulator. So we're just going to go ahead, I'm just going to sell that one as well, just because I have it lying around from another mission. And we're going to confirm that sale. And if you have the 2 power regulators you can carry in a flight suit, that should yield you 200,000 credits, give you enough to now go and buy your new Maverick suit, which you can do in here from Pioneer supplies. Now, once you have your Maverick suit, you need to equip it, and it's a little finicky, to say the least. You go in here to the mission board again, and then you head in here to edit loadouts. Here you can have, as you can see, multiple loadouts. You will have your flight suit loadout, which is the default one, and you can see here I've made one here called My Loadout, which I have with my Maverick suit. What you do is you say create, then you select what suit you want to create it with, then you select what weapons you want to equip, like so, and then click save loadout, and let's just call this one for video test. Now if we go back, you can see the little check mark here is still on my loadout and not my video test loadout. So it's on the wrong loadout, and there's no way from this interface, which seems really weird to me, but there's no way from the interface where you can actually swap between your loadouts. You can only do this in ships, so you need to be in a ship, and since we do not have our own ships at the moment, you're forced to book a trip with the Apex in order to actually swap your suits around. So once you are back in your shuttle, we can go down here to the menu below us. Here we can also click loadouts, and now you can see your different loadouts. So here we have our video test loadout. Go into that, and now it should have loaded it. You can now see up here in the upper right hand corner, it does say video test. So now I've swapped to my new loadout. And you can also see next to that we have the 3 different tools available: the arc cutter, the profile analyzer, and the energy link. So you don't need to go and buy the arc cutter separately. It comes as a tool. It's like part of the suit what tools you have available. And you can of course also in here, if you want to go into, I believe it's manage loadouts, and then you have the same interface as we have in the station. And finally, I just want to show you what key bindings you need to use in order to get access to the arc cutter. If you go into the key bindings and into the on-foot section and scroll down towards the bottom, you will see you have your select primary weapon, secondary weapon, and your select tool. This selects the tool, all the tools you have available, and then in order to swap between them, you can either go here into energy link, profile analyzer, or the tool specific tool, and that would then be your arc cutter when you're wearing the Maverick suit. Also, toggle tool mode is nice to have bound as well. The arc cutter only have one mode, but both the profile analyzer and the inner link has alternate modes, which you may be familiar with already. But at least that one, the tool specific one, that's the one you want to bind. That's the one you want to use if you want to get the arc cutter out. And of course, this method can also be used if you want to get your hands on some of the weapons. And from this point on, you are free to go and begin to explore some of the different mission options and what else Odyssey has to offer. If you found this video useful, I would really appreciate if you would go down and subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot, and it will also make sure you get all the latest Odyssey information when it comes out. Also, if you like the video, do give it a like. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys in space.